What's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video it is going to be indeed another kind of little update here and there, but the real purpose behind it was because I have a lot to talk about today, and let's be real, we're all stuck indoors, so I may as well do something and talk to someone. It's kind of really it's really what I'm actually quite good at. I do like to talk to people, but at the same time it is good to be able to at least talk to the camera like another person. So first things first, I've managed to turn 22. I'm now, yes, I've gone past that. I've gone past the important age, so fair to say it means I need to be a bit more of an adult now. Fat chance, by the way, but we'll see about that. But apart from that, I can really say it wasn't really one I was looking forward to, but you know what? I'll take it as it is. And, well, apart from that, it's fair to say Britain has gone through a bit of a snap freeze. Everything is frozen, although it is beginning to come back, so we are seeing the snow melting quite a bit, but fair to say that's the most amount of snowfall I've seen in a fair while. I think it's probably been about 3 years since we last had our last proper snow day, or I guess snowy period, if that makes sense. But fair to say, it's been mad, and well, have I been going out in it? Not really. I've sort of lost my touch with snow, because snow is not easy to drive through unless you are in a pickup truck or in an SUV, which I don't have. I only have a hatchback. So yes, not exactly very well equipped for snow driving or snow travel, if that makes any sort of sense, but again, I ramble on, so it doesn't really matter. But apart from that, you know, it's been a bit quiet around here. I wouldn't really say much has happened, although if you just stay behind in my last video, now this of course was the reaction video, which I filmed about 4 months ago, and if you stuck by till the end of that video, I think you will have heard me say that I had a bit of an upgrade. Now before, let me explain. I had an Asus notebook, and that was my laptop that had been serving me for about the last maybe 4 years, maybe, that give or take. I can't really put my finger on it, but that laptop was getting on so badly. I hated that thing. It was getting so slow. It had 8 gigs of RAM, which I mean it's not bad. I actually originally thought it was 4. Turned out I had an i5 as well. But that's not really what's important. What's important is I've gone from little power to this. Golly, look at it, it's huge! And by the way, I'm not endorsed to be showing off this product. This is not sent to me. But yes, I've now managed to get myself a much better, more capable machine, and I must say it blasted through the edit and did all the exports in a fraction of the time it did on that previous laptop. And fair to say, it's an absolute investment, and it's a beast. I love this thing. Now, and also, another thing about it is upgradable, apparently. Now again, if it isn't, then, you know, that's my fault, but I've looked it up, and apparently it is, so that is something that I will be looking into in the future. I will definitely be making sure to put some more RAM into it, but again, we'll see. Apart from that, you know, I have said in the previous video, I said, you know, look out for more content. I am actually looking to maybe start the podcast all over again. I say, well, podcast show, I don't know. If anyone can actually put their finger on what exactly it was, please let me know. If it was a video podcast, that's okay. If it wasn't, then again, not a big deal. But I've been considering getting real time with Dan back for a little while, because I've got this setting right here. I think it looks okay. There are definitely little things I could do to maybe make it look a little bit more, I don't know, like less, like the background looks nice. I do think it looks fair, but those cables are horrid. I don't like where they are. Eventually I will look into cable management, so don't hold me to that. But again, I think the setting for that sort of thing is pretty good, to be fair. And if anyone wants to actually see that come back, then be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that, you know, it's a bit quiet. I mean, hopefully I will try and get some sketches underway. I've already had some more thoughts on sketches. But yes, I think the one that really did hit off the best was definitely the one that says, I have no idea. And, well, I had no idea at all. But still, that is definitely something I want to try and do, something that's kind of off the head, you know, spontaneous, and something that's different, because I think that's what people like. Something that's very different, and something that's very, you know, something that's very natural and organic. And that's the thing. Admittedly, I have been a little bit gear obsessed, and of course, you know, just because I got the laptop, you know, that's definitely, you know, that's a tool, and it's a very handy tool, and I'm definitely going to make sure it's, you know, an essential piece of my kit now. You know, it's way better, it's quieter as well. Like the fan noise on this thing, it does kick in on the odd occasion when it's working super hard, but when I only run like the internet and watching videos, it's dead quiet. I can't hear it. The previous laptop, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't even need to play that sound again, but you remember what it was like, don't you all? So I don't even need to be letting you know like how loud that last one was. This one, genuinely well impressed with it. The workload, the export, and also being able to view my footage in real time at full resolution. That was something I couldn't do on the old system. Even if I could even put it like, I could even put it to even lower resolutions if I really wanted to. Not that I really have to. And besides, it is actually a 4K display, so I'm pretty impressed with that. And fair to say, I've actually noticed a significant difference. Not that that really matters, but to be fair, I do like to ramble on, and that's just me, so take it as you will. And you might also notice that the camera is actually set to 25 FPS. I decided to do that because 50 FPS is all well and good, but I realise now that the file sizes, they shoot up massively. Yes, you can go into slow motion, but I find I don't really do that very often. I may do it occasionally, or I may slow down the footage just a fraction, but I still find it to be fairly unnecessary for most things. If I'm doing a lot of things with like gimbals or on a tripod, I'm doing a lot of panning movements, then the gimbal then the 50 FPS does start to serve its own purpose. I just find 25 is more than adequate for what I'm doing. I think it looks a little bit more true to life really, and to be fair, 50 FPS looks nice and smooth, but it's not like I'm doing anything sporty at the moment. Maybe at flip out, I mean, of course, it works fantastic at flip out, which is closed by the way, and fair to say I'm missing it like you wouldn't believe. I haven't been there in maybe about 3 months, no 5 months actually. It's been 5 months since I last went to flip out. Whew, I'm definitely gonna have to go there again soon. They'll need to open up, but hopefully as things are starting to calm down around the whole country, which is it is actually happening, things are starting to look a bit up, but hopefully I'll be able to cover more of this in my podcast. But again, when I start doing that again, I'm probably going to try and veer off of doing things related to COVID around the whole of the UK. But yes, but more on the weather patterns. A very funny story I saw was, well, I say a funny story, a bit of an interesting one, was that someone was trying to dig their car out, and this was, I do believe, somewhere up north. I'll probably post a picture of it up right here somewhere, I'm not sure. But fair to say, it was pretty intense seeing that picture. So fair to say, the UK has been struggling a little bit, but fair to say we've managed to battle through, and I'm sure that every other country on Earth is currently undergoing their battles. And fair to say, anyone else who lives in a snowy region of the world, such as Canada, Alaska, Siberia, you know, you can laugh at us, but we're British, so we don't really care. But anyway, but apart from all that, I really can't comment too much more. Like, it's been a bit tricky to think of ideas because unfortunately, you know, with me living somewhere else, you know, I have to be a little bit considerate. I can't be too loud. I can't go running through a door. So, not that I was intending to do that, but you know what I mean. It's one of those sorts of things. I can't exactly do the sort of things I want to do fully yet. Not until I know for a fact that I have got the place to myself and I've got time to plan, I've got time to like set things up, put things in all different sorts of places and just make sure it looks good. And hopefully I am going to start doing, you know, more interactive content, because if you guys remember the 100 subscribers special, there was a point in there, well actually the start of it, the actual intro, that took about half hour, maybe 40 minutes to do. I mean, I need to start getting a bit more creative like that, and it is true, there are things I need to do, and it is unbelievable, but still, sometimes I just need the motivation to get out of bed, but oh well. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, then be sure to smash the thumbs up, and if you like the video even more than that, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the videos in the future, and of course, be sure to check out the socials down below. But apart from all that, be sure you guys stay safe, take great care, and I'll see you all in the next one.